Micah and Trey held a little bit of a press conference out there. And just say, we see other people getting treated good. We wish that was us. We're here to work for our teammates, though. It's kind of how we view it. And we'll just move on, basically, is what they said. Yeah, we're not happy. We don't love it. We certainly think we deserve it. But if I'm not going to be here, Micah said, I'm about to go show out, and it's business at the end of the day.
That's the business. It's unfortunate. I'm not sure if he's practicing or what the situation is like. I know he has some back tightness, so I hope that gets cleared up soon. And then Trevon Diggs coming out saying, like, they knew where I was training. I am on pace to recover and be back in time. So it was interesting to have these guys make themselves available together. And speaking, when you see a TJ get his deal, when you see Miles get his deal, when you see Max get re-upped early, you're a top guy. We talk about it. Going into your 5th year and you've done everything imaginable since showing up to the organization, you expect to get paid.
Did Saquon and Ed Berry, new president of football at CAA, congrats to him, get that deal done 3 years early or 2 years early? I think it was 3 years.
It was
early.
After his first year.
Yeah.
Okay,
obviously.
So, who knows if it was a 3-year or 4-year deal. Whatever the case, he got that multiple years early, first year at the place. Obviously, they have massive success, but it's like players around the league see that. It's like, they're taking care of people over there in Philadelphia. Good for them. They're the reigning champs. Joining us now is senior NFL insider at NFL Network, NFL.com, and also the host of the weekly wrap-up, the Rap Sheet and Friends, us being friends, he being Rap Sheet. Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Rapoport.
What's up?
Great to see you. Happy Summer Wednesday to you.
too.
I hope life is good. Football's back. Training camp's happening. Let's start in Oxnard over there in California.
Okay.
Dallas Cowboys, a lot of noise, a lot of drama. What gets settled? Micah Parsons, Trey Hendrickson, which one happens first?
My sense this whole time is that Micah Parsons will be last. Now, if you're Trey Hendrickson, I'm not sure that Trey's deal directly affects Micah because he's going to get a raise. If he gets a deal done with the Bengals, which, just to be totally honest, I thought a couple days ago, what's today, Wednesday, so I thought Monday there was a real chance that a deal was going to get done. I think the overall numbers were probably about where they should be. The guaranteed money was certainly not, which is where this broke down.
The owners at both these places, Cincinnati and Dallas, seemingly saying very interesting things here to start training camp. What are your thoughts on that? Did they have a call and say, these players thinking they're a little bit too important in this league? We got to remind them? Or why do you think this is taking place?
Well, Mike Brown came out and was like, Trey deserves a raise. We offered him a raise. He was optimistic about a deal getting done, which sort of, for me, was like, all right, I think a deal is probably getting done. It did not. Jerry Jones, was a little different. That was a little bit of a different press conference. I can't say that I've really seen that many press conferences like that. It's not zero. I remember when Dan Snyder was mispronouncing Kirk Cousins' name. That kind of what this reminded me of. I mean, Jerry Jones called him Michael at one point, which is,
Well, Brian called him Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah. These guys are old. Give them a break.
Yeah, exactly.
I hear you.
They're close.
But what's so interesting about Jerry's press conference is he really did tell you everything that was on his mind. You want to know why he waits for a deal, why he's not proactive like say the Eagles. He really explained it to you. He wants more information. Now I think with Micah, you don't need more information. I think Micah is content to be the last of these deals to have, Aiden Hutchinson get paid, to have Hendrickson. I was going to say Henderson. Hendrickson get paid. I think Micah would like to be last because he probably comes in above all of them as he should. So, yes, I think a deal. You'd always like a deal. You always would like money now rather than later. But my sense is that Micah ends up last and most.
Well, next 3 years, you sign a 4 or 5 year deal. There's anything can happen. You ever hear about guys getting mono? Mm-hmm. Drink out of the wrong bottle.
Sure.
Lose 20, 30 pounds. All of a sudden, you're not as fast as you once were. All of a sudden, that bull rush ain't too bull anymore. It's more like a young bull rush.
Calf rush.
It is a little calf rush. Had the old bull, now you get the young calf.
Young calf.
All right, go ahead, AJ.
Grab somebody.
No, sir.
Rap Sheet, you mentioned with Trey Hendrickson, you said the overall numbers may have looked somewhat near what they should be, but the guarantees do not for Hendrickson. What does that mean? I mean, all he cares about, I would imagine, is guaranteed and then number of years in the contract. Is that a big holding point or what?
He said Hendrickson.
Okay, so I believe the overall number of years. It's fine. Either way.
It's not fine. We're not disrespecting this man. We are on this guy's side. He's a sack king right now.
He's gonna get upset if you keep
This guy can't get money and we can call him by the right name, okay? This guy's whole entire life sucks right now.
He's fishing in Florida.
He's got
a beautiful family.
He loves ball, though. He wants to be a training camp.
Exactly. He's fishing. I bet he loves fishing.
He wants to be eating the painted grass.
There's two things he loves more than fishing, and that's Jesus and football. And guess what he can't do right now?
Football?
Play football. Hopefully.
Still talking
Hopefully
Jesus.
he's still talking to Jesus. He might be thinking.
And I only talk to God when I need a favor. What a song.
That ain't Trey.
Need a contract.
That ain't Trey. No, that ain't Trey.
Ain't Trey.
No, Trey ain't singing like us. He's talking to God all the time.
Yeah,
Every day.
Which we are appreciative of. He actually prayed
and
on the
twice
show
on
for
Sunday.
him.
Oh, that was a good prayer.
During that prayer, he should have.
That was a great.
Because you would not think that you should
No, you could.
Yeah, he should have wished for Mike Brown to maybe,
pronounce his name right.
Give him a new deal.
Anyways, go back to you said the guarantees were at the same because he said Go ahead.
So my sense is the overall numbers were probably okay, right? So like he was going to get a huge raise, like very large raise this year, which basically what you do is you do a 2-year extension, right? And then you take some of the money and you front load it so he gets a big raise this year. So he gets more in line this year with what some of the other top guys are making, which, would probably put him somewhere in the middle of that graph. And that is good. Raise this year is good. And that part is guaranteed because he's going to get it, okay? But then what a player wants is they don't want to have to go through the same thing next year and say, I'm not guaranteed. Like, what if, God forbid, something bad happens, he has an injury or he doesn't, he's not as productive. Sacks are tough, right? You can play great and not get a lot of sacks. What if he doesn't have the numbers? Then he's like, he doesn't want to be at risk next year. He wants the protection that he has earned, and that is why he wants the guaranteed money. And that really is what the deal broke down over. It's not like, well, the Bengals don't want to pay him. They made an offer. It was not enough, and they are at two sides of the country now. Like one's like in the middle, and the other's kind of like down here.
Gotcha. Still a long flight. We did it last week to the ESPYs. The thought of
shitty flight.
It was a long flight.
No, I mean
it was like an hour.
Actual plane in the
Why
sky
was
it was those damn cards.
What happened to you?
You guys got murdered.
We got cheated.
In Euchre. 40-4 aggregate score, 4 games. AJ, did you hear that?
Yeah, you guys stunk.
4 points in 4 games. You only got 4 points.
Yeah, and we probably actually had like 42-43.
I need to start playing like AJ.
Cheating?
That's not good.
Winning. You want to win?
I agree.
AJ, when?
Join the squad.
When did
Steve,
you
I
win?
with the squad.
When did you win? Hey, Ian, you said in
time.
there at one point, sacks are hard to get. What if his numbers are down? Well, he's the sack king.
Exactly.
He gets sacks.
True.
They are hard
Right.
to get. So pay the guy is what everybody's thinking. Interesting that he was offered a 1-year 34, 35 if we go by the hints that you were kind of...
No. It was multi-year. It's just you take the money, you front load. So he was going to get a big raise this year. Then there was years on the back end as well.
Oh, so he wouldn't have been a free agent. It would have been, here we
It
go.
would have looked good, though, Pat. It would have looked good, but then they could have cut him after a year or two, I'm guessing.
Yeah, Cincinnati Bengals say,
Don't owe
us here. No offense to Cincinnati Bengals, but you're kind of grandstanding on this particular contract
Correct.
designed for a guy that's a sack king at this stage. Nonetheless, good luck to everybody.